Alright, good afternoon, chats. We are funny gaming today. Which should have happened yesterday, but I had no internet for the past day and a half. So, yeah. That's why I didn't stream yesterday. It gave me a fucking math equation that probably equals to 40, but I want to prove that it equals to 40. What is that? 4 cubed. How you did that?
Square root. 4 to the power of 4 3 caret 3 to 2 squared.
4 times 4 is 16. 16 times 4 is 64 is 60. I can't do 64 in my head. It's gonna be 40. Math. $256. Interesting. That's just gonna be really annoying to put into a calculator. I don't do math in my head unless if it's just adding and subtracting. Why 40? Because that's the result. I should have made it 41 to be mean. Yeah. But I'll go and I work too hard. Thank you for the resubs for 39 and 40 months. Greatly appreciated. Greatly appreciated. Alrighty. We are going to be doing something very different today, and it's going to be not like my normal content that I normally do. Which is kind of the weird thing. It's not going to be like my normal content. Normally, I sit here. You know, I just realized I have a shirt that has a pickle on it that says deal with it. And since it's green, I'm just going to get best hold. It's fine. I just got to sit too close to the camera and then no one sees it. Streamer shot, yeah. I'm doing something very different than what I normally do. Normally I sit here and do a multi-hour challenge run that takes multiple hours, or a speed run that takes multiple hours, and hell, we might get to that today if I feel like it. I've been seeing the rise of mayonnaise percent, and maybe we'll end with that because I don't know how long this other thing will be doing, but we're doing I need YouTube content, chat, of 1.6, and I think it's up my alley to do, how many Calico eggs could I get?
This sub goes out to Charity, Blueberry, Robbie, and chat friends. And I guess streamer 2 Scratch.
Yeah, thank you, Rando. 29. So, yeah. I wanna see how many Calico eggs I can get. And kind of, you know, explain the festival in like a wrap-up video, and hopefully a more in-depth, even though it's not going to be that in-depth. It's more just how to do Skull Caverns and stop being bad. Skull Caverns is easy, smile. Yeah, that's about it. I want to make this video as easy as possible for editing. You finished packing? Yeah, I did that a while ago. Oh, hopefully it works. Yeah. Let's just hit the record button and then just start talking because I don't got much else to say on that. He wants to pump out a video so he doesn't have to run a bodega. Yeah. Even though, yeah, I'm not gonna get into that right now. So you have, you will see. So yeah, I just want to take a look at the Desert Festival and kind of explain it. I have some files set up that will help me, and I kind of just want to show you guys how to get a bunch of Calico eggs, at least the ways that I found out to get a bunch of Calico eggs. So I set up 2 files here, even though you only see 1. These files have 2 chests. One of them is for a lower tier Skull Cavern run, some setup that you would likely have going into year 2 when most people actually get to this event instead of in year 1. And then the second chest is going to have everything you could possibly imagine, and we're just going to see how many Calico eggs we can get in a single run. So this is the first chest. This is kind of what I imagine most people would have going into year 2 if you wanted to do like a legit run. It's like people may say 250 bombs. Yeah, that's like not a lot. I know they went up in price, but that's not a lot. So it's like you're going to have, I would say, a steel pickaxe. I'm not going to do galaxy hammer. I'll do a cudgel. Salad, spice eels are easy to get. You should at least buy a few espressos if needed. Obviously, bombs. You should probably bring more staircases, but I'm only going to do 5 just for the fun. You got to have drip, so I'm bringing the squid hat since it's new. I'm just going to do 2 glowstone rings and dark boots. And then you always want to have a desert warp. So it's kind of just like, I don't know. I feel like this is just like a appropriate setup for somebody who's just getting into Skull Caverns in year 2. So first thing you're going to do is desert warp, obviously. Now, I would go into Skull Caverns this first day, but I have a file set up where I have everything on me going into the next day, so I don't really want to do that. And then second off, I actually want to show off the festival a little bit and where you can get other Calico eggs before you go in case if you don't want to do the Skull Caverns, if it's like a bad luck day or whatever. So the first thing that you should always do is come over to the chef guy. The chef guy can give you a bunch of buffs that stack with your other buffs or your other food buffs. And the only 2 options that you should ever do is you should start with rare fruit. This gives extra luck, and then uncomfortably hot sauce. So basically what this is going to do is going to give you +3 luck and +1 move speed. No other combination is nearly as good. You don't even need to think about doing any other combination. +1 speed, +3 luck. It's ridiculous. And then if I eat a spice eel and a coffee, I'm going to have +3 speed and +4 luck. Just permanent, or yeah, basically throughout the entire day. Like, this is unholy. Absolutely unholy in terms of Skull Caverns. It's like you have a scuffed magic rock candy. So the event itself doesn't actually start until, I believe, 10. So there's a few things that I can show off. There's going to be some stalls here that can have NPCs. They are a random NPC. It's seeded to the day, so if you reset, you'll still get the same NPCs. But all the NPCs have different stock. The most notable thing is if you get a spouse to show up, they will sell their spouse weapons. So the old obtainable spouse weapons, they will end up reaching. This is a little like a race thing. So you just talk to him. Can't talk to him yet. And then you pick a racer. There's like 4 or 5 different racers. I've seen a snail before. This crab is different. Apparently, from my testing, this is completely set to the day. Like, the winning order is always the same. So it's like, I did a bunch of testing. The first person who will win this race will always be this chicken. And then the person who wins the second race is this crab. So in theory, if you just want to sit here and guess on the hour every single hour and just write down whoever wins every single time, you can just win every single race in the day. It's 100% seeded. The only weird thing is for the first race, you have to be like spam clicking this guy if you want to guess. Otherwise, it's too late. So it's like as soon as it turns 10, you got to click on him. Now we're going to awkwardly sit here and wait until it hits 10 a.m. instead of changing it in game. Wait for it. Wait for it. 10. And you click on him. And then you're gonna, I'm gonna guess Speed Rooster. So Speed Rooster is gonna win. And as this race is going off, because it's the same every time, Desert Merchant's still here, sells the exact same stock, nothing new other than obviously the new 1.6 items. Traveling Merchant here as well, apparently close to noon, sells the Traveling Merchant stock. Gonna just slightly watch this, but as you can see, the chicken's just gonna win. It's 100% seeded, which is kind of funny. Winning this only gives 20 Calico eggs, so it's actually really not a great source of eggs. There's definitely much better. Like, much better. As you can see, Speed Rooster won. So, 20 Calico eggs. That's not too bad. If you're not looking to do Skull Caverns, obviously it's something to do all day. You got Emily's changing room down here. I'm not going to do this because I don't want to mess with my drip, but she just gives you like a random drip. I really don't know how it's determined, but she just gives you something. This guy rigs the event, but I don't think he actually can rig the event because it's seeded. I don't understand him. It's kind of a waste of eggs, to be quite honest. Got a cute flamingo down here. And then we got a guy who just gives you a free cactus. I need a cactus or I'm gonna burst. Yes, give me a cactus. There's 4 different types of cactuses you can get. I don't know what determines which one you get, but you can get 4 different types of cactus. Oh, and here's the NPCs. So, you know, if you need a skeleton hand and a chipped amphoria, you can buy that from Vincent, or maybe even like a single sap. And then Granny sells some cookie wallpaper. I don't know if this is exclusive. She also sells some cookies and mixed seeds. So, if you want those, you can get those. Some NPCs are definitely better than others. I think the best shop I've seen is Demetrius, where he sells a bunch of deluxe speed grow, which could be useful. They got this shop here. He sells mainly hats. If you're missing out on strawberries, you can get strawberries. And then desert related furniture. And then Woodcutter's Weekly. If you are down on forging XP and you have a bunch of Calico eggs, I mean, this is infinite technically. That said, it's not, I don't think it's the greatest source. Remember to check this trash can. It's always 8 free Calico eggs. I think it refreshes every day too. This guy is a questionnaire. I think it gives the exact same per day, but he has a list of questions he can ask. So it's like, who runs the museum at Pelican Town? Gunther. What season does garlic grow in? Spring. What season can you catch the pufferfish? Summer. Where can you catch the sunfish? Mine's floor 20. If you get them all right, he gives you 50 Calico eggs, which is always a nice bonus. This guy warps you home as per usual. Little visual exploit that I found. If you just pickaxe right here, it shows through the tent. Don't ask how I found that. You can also do it on the other side too. Doesn't work up here, but it only works when you're down in this corner. Don't know why. Harvey does nothing. You just wake up here if you pass out. And then finally, or not finally, but second to last, we got Willie's quest. He does 3 quest boards, 1 per day. The first day is 3 sandfish. The second day, he asks for a scorpion carp. And then the third day, he loses his fishing tackle or something like that. And you just have to fish and find it from a treasure chest, I believe. So it's pretty quick. It also is a nice amount of egg rewards. I'm not going to do it since I don't have a fishing rod on me. But again, if you're not going into the mines, this is like a good extra source of Calico eggs. Obviously, the best source of Calico eggs is going to be in Skull Caverns here. Speaking of Skull Caverns, Merlin gives 2 quests every day that you have an option to pick between one. Ideally, if you're, again, not going to do a deep Skull Cavern dive, just take the higher value one and get your Calico eggs and get out. 15 pieces of iridium ore really isn't that bad. Just kill a few purple slimes or iridium crabs, and you don't even need to find the iridium ore itself. And then last but not least, let's just explain how the mines work. So, you can read how the mines work through this, but basically to sum up, you have a egg rating. Every 5 floors, this egg rating increases, and whenever it increases, you are more likely to find more eggs. You can also increase this egg rating by 1 every time you find a Calico statue, which are going to be these big, tall cat statues. These statues can give you various effects, ranging from refresh yourself to spawning more enemies, to making enemies do more damage, to just giving yourself Calico eggs and even permanent buffs. It does a bunch of stuff. And obviously, the higher egg rating you have, the more eggs you're going to find. And then once you're done with the end of the day, this is different than what you would normally do in Skull Caverns. Normally, you pass out in Skull Caverns, because if you pass out, you only lose money, and you can generally make more money in the last few minutes of Skull Caverns than the time it takes you to run home. But for this event, you don't want to pass out. You want to run to Gil before you pass out, because if you talk to Gil after you do the dive, he will give you bonus eggs. So it's like when you're getting to the 130 mark, that's when you want to leave and talk to this guy. give Gil some love. As we, it's like, other than that, that's kind of the event. A lot of the event's fun comes from Skull Cavern dives, so unfortunately, if you're not a huge fan of Skull Caverns, this event is not going to be the greatest, but hey, at least there's a variety of things you can do. You can also pet a camel if you're that bored. That's some really good bubbles. Yeah, that's all I have to say about the event right now. Oh, the other thing that I forgot that I tried, and the reason why, or not the reason why, but the thing about it is you're probably saying, oh, why don't you use the new camping kit? Wouldn't that be really strong? Because then you can wake up right here in the morning and then teleport to the, or just wake up right here in the morning for the festival. Apparently on the festival day, you cannot put a tent down in any of the desert, just straight up. So you can't do that day in and day out. It just doesn't let you. You might be able to put it down on the 14th and then wake up in the desert area, but it might have that weird glitch where if you arrive in the desert area or arrive in the area before it sets up, which it takes a 10-minute tick to set up, and which I mean by 10-minute in-game tick to set up. So you probably will just arrive at the desert itself and have to leave and come back for it to actually happen. What does the traveling merchant sell? Just its regular stock. It's nothing new. These two merchants just sell the regular stock stuff. No, can't do it on the 14th? Yeah, that's kind of what I figured if you couldn't do it on the 15th. I'm gonna get water, and then I'm gonna do the thing. All right, though, with a, yeah, okay. You go to the Oasis, 11:30, and see if Sandy's See if Sandy returns to shop. Yeah, sure, I can do that for you. I want to know what I'm going to say next. Yeah, so basically I'm going to do 2 runs now. I'm going to do 1 run. I'm going to sleep a day. I'm going to delete everything that I don't need in my inventory. I'm going to sleep a day. Actually, I'll probably just reset the day. And then I'm going to pick up everything in that chest, sleep a day, and then we are going to do a run with this setup. And then I'm going to bring over another file, and we're going to do it. We're going to basically do a max buff run that has everything. But yeah, Piano asked me if Sandy returns to the Oasis at the correct time, because this is semi-important for mid-max stuff. You know, he could probably test it himself, but in case if you need to buy something, since you'll already be here. I guess the other thing that I should mention is I don't know if it's worth going to the desert. Well, I mean, I guess if you want to maximize the amount of Calico eggs you can get, ideally you go into Skull Caverns all 3 days, but obviously not everybody is going to have the resources to do that, and you want to do, like, your big resource day on the best luck day. But it's like, you're not guaranteed to get that best luck day, so it's like, I don't know what the perfect strategy is. The other part is, I don't exactly know if it's best to do it in the dangerous Skull Caverns or the regular Skull Caverns, because when you kill enemies, you gain more Calico eggs. So you're gonna find more enemies in the dangerous mines. They just take longer to kill, and then there is all this shenanigans, so I can't really tell you if the dangerous mines is 100% better or if the dangerous variant is worse. I think for this, I'm just not going to do the dangerous variant for either of the 2 runs, just to make it simple and the same. But obviously, testing needs to be done if you want to get the most amount. You want Monster Musk on? That is a good point. I do not have Monster Musk in either of the setups, but it would be interesting to think about. And doing it is something I want to do? Yeah. You get more eggs from bombing rocks and killing enemies. Yeah, that's more of my thought process. Because you get these Calico egg ores that you find throughout the thing. So it's like, ideally you're not really killing that many enemies, and you're just trying to break as much ores and rocks as you can. So it's like, if you're going for the most eggs possible, it's easier to progress floors when you're not in the dangerous mines, and it's easier to just break eggs and not have to worry about enemies all the time. But yeah, kind of one of those things. Apollo, thank you for the raid. Yeah. It's impossible to get to the festival year 1 easily. You only need to make 42,000 in the first 15 days. We make millions in the first 15 days. In mid-max. It's easily possible. It's so possible that basically the max... Oh. I didn't walk in. I'm sorry, Piano. Kind of spaced out. She walks back in. I'm assuming she goes back to her normal spot. I'm assuming she walks back to her normal spot, alright? Impossible for casual. It's pretty. What, millions? No, we've done that for patches. It's not that bad. We can get into Skull Caverns by the 7th. And then we make millions through Skull Caverns. It's pretty easy. Yeah. Like, we can have basically a fully, like, decked out Skull Caverns run easily gotten by the 15th. With fishing. Well, technically both. We've done it with both strategies. clay farming and fishing. Because we've done both. I think on... Why does my camera, like, always just randomly freeze? It's so weird. We've done it with both, and currently, right now, fishing's better just because you want to get the new room out. So it's like new mid-max runs would use fishing over clay farming nowadays. Just because they're about the same if done optimally. And the fishing one has the bonus XP, which we need. Hold down X and then you have to place your mouse in a very specific spot. Hold down X, right click, left click, have your mouse in a specific spot and run in a line with a specific amount of move speed. The valued time. Yes. Let's just say one of the statues can give you +1 ore. That alone is broken. Yep, and heavy furnaces. Iridium scythe. Why is my I feel like my camera just freezes. Other statue can give you +1 luck. Yeah, it's beneficial, but not too beneficial. All right, so with that, I want to show off how I would do a Skull Cavern dive with kind of the year 1 setup that I would expect myself to have if I was playing in a slightly casual format to just have and what most people will have. So again, we're just going to do this with bombs, a few staircases, and then pretty minimal gear. Some people would probably use a different setup. I just can't live without magnetism, so I'm just going to use double magnetism. And then obviously we have this. I am going to sleep a day just to get random luck because I'm pretty sure I set this up with Smappy, so I have best luck, which is kind of unrealistic. So I'm going to sleep a day, have all my settings changed. We're going to immediately pop the totem. Now I'm going to check the luck. We don't need it. Smile. Get the double food buff, and then you're going to run to the guy in the kitchen because we need the move speed and extra luck buffs. Again, you're going to select rare fruit for the extra luck and uncomfortably hot sauce for the extra move speed. No other combination is nearly as good. I think there's one that gives you +4 luck, but I think the move speed is just better early on here. Going to ignore everything. Remember to accept your quest on the way in. It's a free... what, 50 Calico eggs. We are going to select this because 430 should be easy. Run past everything. Make sure all your stuff is on the right hotbar, and then enter. So the first thing you're going to notice me do is pause a lot. And when I say pause a lot, well, first thing you're actually going to see me do is not be an idiot and turn on animation canceling. Because I am a dirty speedrunner. You're going to see me pause a lot, especially after every time I go down a floor. The reason for this is solely because when you're going down a floor, the floor is loading up, and this in-game timer is for some reason still moving. So, that means to reduce the amount of time that in-game timer is moving, I am going to pause. It's kind of hard to time on drop shafts. And then whenever you see the statue, you're going to click on it. 10 Calico eggs. That's pretty good. Again, they can sometimes give really good effects. Sometimes they can give really bad effects. You just got to hope that they are. I am apparently really bad at timing. No effect. You really do want to click on these statues. They give you +1 egg score every time. And the only other way to get egg score is via going down 5 floors. Whenever you see a drop shaft, you're definitely going to want to do this. And for those who are very curious about what type of RNG I'm using, I am using, what is it called? I'm not using Legacy. I'm using the default now. That's just because it's somewhat better, but whatever. I'll pick these up. As you can see, I'm basically avoiding enemies. I'm getting extremely lucky with drop shafts, by the way. We're just going to comment on that. I'm just going to comment on that real quick. I should have probably have picked up those eggs. But yeah, you can just see me throwing down bombs. It's kind of just like, don't really got much else to do. I don't know how much it's actually worth to pick up some of this stuff. Oh, you know, I don't know what I also forgot to go over. I'm kind of a mess everywhere. I was trying to organize this yesterday. If you're wondering what my skills are, it's +1 miner, and then I just went scout. This is the tree path that I always go for acrobat later on. I just wanted a few combat levels so my HP isn't nothing. And then obviously I just took the miner perk because it's the better perk. But yeah. I don't know if the +1 mining affects the eggs or not. And that's kind of like, I would assume so since it counts as an ore. But it's hard to tell sometimes. The main thing that you're probably also going to notice is the very little amount of times I'm actually interacting with enemies. Interacting with enemies is slow and just unneeded. Especially when your weapon isn't, like, that great. More serpents, how great. Especially when your weapon isn't that great, so it's just easier to avoid most monsters in this case. And if you're getting swarmed by monsters, it mainly just means you're either in the hard variant of Skull Caverns or you're taking too long to get off the floor. The other thing that you will... I keep saying the other thing that you'll notice. Like, how many times am I, like, just going to be a bot? Like, I'll blow up an area with a bomb and then just continue running to the next area to get the next bomb down. That's mainly and it's like I won't return if I get a ladder previously. It's because I don't really want to wait for the bomb to go off, and the amount of calico eggs I'm realistically going to get is not like high enough to matter. It's bad that I got hit by that guy. You go away. You always bomb or always destroy rocks on... Oh, well, there goes one of my ladders. On these chest floors. Oh, wait, I like the squid drip. Because even though you have a freebie right here, these floors still have a chance of dropping ladders. The reason for that is because how ladders like to spawn is when you have a freebie on the floor, no other ladders can spawn. If you get a ladder from a rock, no other ladders can spawn. But if there is a ladder that spawns from an enemy or a ladder that is put into the floor by default, like floor 10 or like this floor layout here, or for example in the regular mines floor 12, the really long narrow room with the coal cart at the end, you can still get ladders. The reason this is important is because in Skull Caverns, when you can get a ladder spawn, it has a chance of converting into a drop shaft. So, you keep breaking rocks until you have a ladder. The reason you don't continue breaking rocks after you have a ladder is because ladders can't spawn anymore, therefore you can't get more drop shafts. Once you have a drop shaft, more ladders and more drop shafts can spawn because they don't count as ladders. They're drop shafts. They're different. I'm gonna pick this up just because I don't have that much. Ooh, iridium shard. Or prismatic shard. They kind of just want to keep moving. I see a statue up here, so I'm just going to get up here. Bugs become assassins. Apparently, these assassin bugs chunk if you run into them. So, like, if you get this, if you get that, like, calico punishment or whatever you want to call it, yeah, be afraid. Just be afraid. That statue's a little too far out of the way, so I'm just gonna ignore it. I'm going to skip this floor. The floors that I mainly skip are going to be the spirals and monster floors, and occasionally, like, if I'm really struggling to find a different floor, it's like, wait for that to go off. Another trick that you could probably see me use is whenever I have a bomb, like, blow up and I just want to get the stuff and not waste time, I just click the pause menu and then let all the items attract to me. This is another reason why double magnet ring is so great. Literally just because you can just let things attract to you and have the game pause. Again, this doesn't work in multiplayer, so if you're like, you know, a multiplayer person, a lot of this pausing shenanigans that I'm doing does not work. And I salute you to playing Skull Caverns multiplayer. It is definitely much harder than single player. There's a bunch of just pausing tricks that give you time, extra time, more time to think. You don't have to worry about enemies constantly running at you. You can pause, do a little bit of menuing, all this. Multiplayer Skull Caverns is just utter misery. I'm just gonna ladder this because that was kind of a mean floor. Ooh, this is what we're looking for. That was a massive crit. I don't think I've ever seen a cudgel just one-shot a serpent like that. More bats. Uh-oh, Raggy. Again, it's just going to be a lot of pausing, a lot of running around, just making sure you're placing bombs in good spots. Trying not to take too much damage from random enemies. Plain overalls. I'll run it. And praying that you get a bunch of drop shafts. Because again, every 5 floors, it increases the egg count, which then in turns gets you more calico eggs. Not a great floor. Again, this is one of those floors where I know that there's a ladder at the end of it, but I don't want to run to the end since it uses up time. And then also, I can get a drop shaft at the start if I'm lucky. That bomb to go off. I went into this with a very few amount of salads. That's why I'm like kind of somewhat taking it slow and not trying to take too much damage. Obviously, this floor sucks. I'm just going to skip it. Obviously, you can come in with a hell of a lot more salads than I am and then just be able to take a lot more damage and not have to worry about it. This is another floor I'm going to skip. I just wanted that. And then you can also come in with more ladders and just skip a bunch of floors. I just think it would just be really lame for me to like show off. This is how you do Skull Caverns. Proceeds to ladder 300 floors. It's like that's just not nearly as fun to show off. Speed boost. Yeah, that's one of those positive things. Now I have a +1 speed boost for the rest of the day. It would be nice to get that earlier, but, you know. Can't always, get everything you want. I'm gonna eat a few of these just to get them out of my inventory. Pepperexes. 13 levels is very good. We are on floor 100. Put those back up there. Throw down a few of these. Get our eggs, and then floor 100. I love how we got a statue there. We also get a chest that has a turban that I don't need. No effect. That's fine. 1 free calico egg. Good. So many, like, random effects. Well, I've gotten more bats and more serpents, so definitely going to see a lot more enemies as we go down. Again, my main goal here is calico eggs, so I'm actually not... apparently our luck buff's about to run out. I'm not really looking to get the most amount of iridiums. So it's like, I can definitely be going for, like, more iridium along the side here, but it's like, that's not my goal. My goal is calico eggs. Which, honestly, thinking about it is kind of funny, because calico eggs really don't need that many. Unless if you're trying to buy a bunch of the furniture, you really don't need nearly this many. It's kind of just fun to see how many you can get. It'd be a much better use of your time to get more iridium. Like a much better use of your time. Oh, the other thing about the ninja bugs, they become, or assassin bugs, whatever they're called, they become vulnerable. They're not armored anymore, so you can actually kill them. Just be worried. They work like the dangerous mode ones where they change directions or can change directions when you hit them. So it's like if you're on the side of them and you whack them, they can just turn straight into you and just nuke your HP bar. Floor's gonna be a bit of a pain. And a lot of bats. Just make sure you're eating. Don't want your HP to drop too low. Surprised that bat didn't turn into me there. I thought I was gonna take the bug damage. Alright, unfortunately, our chef buff has ran out. It doesn't last the entire day, which sucks a little bit, but that would be kind of broken. So, understandable. Have a nice day. 25 calico eggs, not bad. Can I animation cancel so I can actually use the club? Apparently not. What I mean, like, if you have a good weapon, you can get quite a few calico eggs from enemies. It's just, like, it takes a little while to kill them. So it's like, unless if you have the infinity gavel, it's probably not worth your time. Or at least the galaxy hammer. Hard to say. I'm also obviously using the hammer exploit. So it's like if you're a sword user, it's just like, you know, you're crippling yourself first off for using a sword. Second off, it's obviously going to take longer to kill enemies. There's a Calico statue up there that I probably should have gotten. And just gotta make sure you're good on HP. There's a bunch of bugs on this floor. Lose more eggs when you're knocked out. Well, it's really just simple. Just don't die. One simple trick. Oh, of course, there's a free ladder up there. That guy out of the way. All that up. That, get that. Like, we're making good pace. Would I say it's the fastest pace ever? Heck no. But we're going. Let's blow that up. 3 more eggs. Surely I'll get a few more. We're already sitting at a pretty 527. So I actually have a decent amount of just base eggs, and then we're gonna get the bonus when we get to the Adventurers Guild and talk to Gil. No ladder yet. Kind of blows. You really do need to be unafraid to use bombs. Like, it's the reason we come down with so many. The folder refresh is nice. It's like, I came in with 250, you just gotta use them all, because it's like, it's basically your trade. You're using bombs to acquire Calico eggs. Is it the greatest price? No, but at least I'm getting other resources as I go. I don't think that statue is worth going for. It's kind of your trade offer. If it was just for Calico eggs, I definitely say it wouldn't be worth it, but it's like, I'm picking up a few resources as we go, so it's not horrendous. I am going to pick this up. I think 4 is worth it at this point for us. The free 13 eggs. Already at 2 prismatic shards as well. Or are we at 3? 2. That's not bad. And Calico eggs. If you can afford Mega Bombs, they would be better, but the issue with Mega Bombs is you don't always get value out of them with how big of the explosion they are. And then second off, they're so much more expensive now that it's like, I feel like regular bombs kind of just does a good enough job. There's no point of using regular bombs. And then obviously for the higher tier run that I'm going to do, I'm basically not even going to use bombs and just only use a slingshot. For those who do not know, explosive ammo is still just the best way of mining in this game. Kind of good that I got the ladder there, because I did not want to run to the end. $169. Nice. Am running out of salads. I'm probably going to have to end up eating a few spicy eels here for food, but kind of my own fault for the amount of food I decided to come in here with. Kind of my own fault. I'm a little concerned for my HP. Don't have that much time left. Again, we are just going to end up passing out, as I said earlier. But we don't want to pass out in the mines. We do want to make it back to Gil. Kind of like the only big thing you want to remember to do. I also kind of want to get off this floor before I get infested by bats there. That floor looked rough. Calico eggs is pretty good. Only 10, so we're good to go still. Gotta do a little bit of sidestepping. You know what? I will ladder just because we're getting close to the end of the day, so it's actually beneficial for me to ladder really bad floors at this point. This floor probably should have been laddered, but it's fine. Full refresh, that's kind of good. HP wasn't in the best spot. Well, 10. Again, we can basically go until 1:30 and be fine. We can still keep going just for a little bit longer. At the very least, I want the statue. Monsters do more damage. I didn't want that statue, actually. You know? What can you do? Why not pass out? Because you want to talk to Gil before you pass out. So that's why you can go a little bit longer. Or that's why you can't go as long. Because he'll give you bonus eggs if you talk to him. And you can't talk to him the next day. You have to talk to him the day that you do it. And that's the big issue. You have to leave just a hair early. You could probably leave like closer to like 1:40. And it will be fine. Again, I should be using more staircases here. Skeletons are after me. What the what? They're just gonna be skeletons now? No effect. Oh, there's actually haunted skulls now. We're just gonna leave before we die. But see, that was a good run. What floor did I get to? 205. That's not bad. Not bad at all. Then we walk over and talk to Gil. Submit your egg rating of 68. So close. I should have gone like 2 more floors. 68? And it gives you a little funny face. He gave me 500. I think there's a cap of how many he gives you. I don't know what rating you have to get 500. He also gives you a magic rock candy, apparently. I don't know what rating you have to get the magic rock candy and 500 calico eggs, but I think it's probably about 50 would be my guess. Rating 50 is max reward? Yeah. So it's like, you can get that with a pretty minimal amount of gear. And then it's like, I still got 230 iridium. I got a bunch of other rewards. 2 prismatics. It's like, pretty good, pretty good. So again, if you really want to get a bunch of calico eggs, you definitely just got to do Skull Caverns. But it's like, you can buy a bunch of stuff with it. Like, buy all that. I'm sure all the people went home. But it's like, it's not too bad. Although the race starts at like the end of the day. Oh, and here's like the snail, as you can see. So that was the low tier run. So we got to an egg value of 68. Now, who wants to see the high tier run? Let me show you what a max buff file looks like. Got to drag and drop a few things. You saves, you can go. And where did I put this folder? Where did I put this folder? I love how awkward this is now because I can't find the folder of which I put my files on. This is why you never should save anything to the desktop. Found it. All right. So this is what a max buff file will look like. So in this chest, we have a lot more. Iridium pickaxe with powerful, infinity gavel enchanted with 3 rubies and artful, master slingshot 999 explosive ammo, obviously life elixir, magic rock candies are food of choice with some triple shot on the side, mega bombs, obviously you need warp totems, mermaid's boots, best boots. Honestly, cinder clown shoes is better, but I just gave myself mermaid's boots and I don't feel like changing it anymore. But cinder clown shoes would be better. They don't really make a difference though, let's be real. Our 2 rings is I am doing iridium bands combined with the burglar's ring. So when I actually kill enemies, they give me more loot. And then savage ring, which gives me +2 move speed whenever I kill an enemy. Very good rings. And this is where the 1.6 spoilers begin. We're going to be using a level 5 fairy box. This basically heals you in combat, so I don't really have to ever think about healing, so I can kind of just go and never worry about it. None of the other pets really help you that much. The damage pets don't really matter. The damage trinkets don't matter. You just want to just keep going, which is why I think the fairy box is the best. Obviously, we're going to have the 2 statues of the Dwarf King and the Statue of Blessing. If you put these down, it gives you a choice between 2 perks. They're all different. I think the best 2 that you can get is the Greater Ladder Chance, obviously, and then the +1 node. The +1 ore per node. I think the rest are kind of meh. And then the Statue of Blessing, if you click on it, it can give you a bunch of random buffs. The 2 that you are specifically looking for, ideally, is a 0.5 move speed buff and or a +1 luck buff. And then obviously we're going to have all the books that we want from the powers. I have all 5 powers, and then I'm going to be using Way of the Wind Part 1 and 2 for the extra 0.5 move speed. The Dwarvish Safety Manual, so I take 25% less damage from bombs. You want this one. This is basically a small chance of a Burglar's Ring proc to happen. And then Jack Be Nimble, Jack Be Quick. You don't really need much else. Special Charm is also nice to have. Every other book really doesn't matter. And then we're going to be using the Infinity Crown because I can. That said, we are not actually going to be using this file because I had to set the date to a specific day for this to work. So the reason I say that is because the dwarf statues and the blessing statues basically are seated to the day. So I can't change it at all. So I had to skip a bunch of days to figure out which day would give me the best luck I can get, while at the same time giving me the 2 statue buffs I want. So this account has everything that I just showed off, but equipped already in the right slots. So we're gonna get +1 ode per node, or +1 ore per node. And then this is going to give me +1 luck, and this is what I ended up with. Again, the ladders one could arguably be better, but they're kind of interchangeable. And then, obviously, the same setup. But yeah, I had to sleep a few days. But yeah, this is a setup. Obviously, you can use Cinder Clown shoes. I don't really care about the defense, and the immunity is probably better on the Mermaid's Boots, if I remember correctly. So the Mermaid's Boots is better for what I'm trying to do, arguably. And then somebody else brought something else up that I missed. Need more ammo and staircases. You are right. I need staircases. So I'm gonna oh wait, I didn't actually bring staircases. Oh man. I'm not gonna go through 999 ammo first off. First off, I'm not gonna go through 999 ammo. Piano. Second off, I said it earlier in the other run. I could literally just be like, here's how you get the most Calico eggs. Staircase 10,000 floors. Yeah, I'm not gonna do that. That's lame. Boring. I think it's better to just go in with like 5 staircases and have fun with it. No one really wants to just ladder 1,000 floors. That's fucking boring as hell. 5's not enough. Monster floors? Nah, we'll be fine. We'll collect stuff. Have fun with it. Get our 2 luck buffs, and then I'm just gonna do a quick little yoink there. Let's do this. You're just gonna see this massive buff section over here, and it's kind of funny. Get over here. We're gonna do our lovely rare fruit into uncomfortably hot sauce for the +3 move speed and +4 luck. Well, I guess it's more. So wait. So we have +9 luck and +3 move speed. Yeah, that's balanced. Don't forget to accept the quest. I hate how fast it goes up and it just goes away. Reach level 30. Don't forget to accept the quest. You know what? All right, and here we go. So if anybody has never seen the power of explosive ammo in a slingshot, you're about to realize how broken it is. I also need to zoom out. We love instant bombs. It's actually stupid. Also, if you're wondering, this is a max luck die as well. What do you got on that statue? I think it's good to get the statues early. Should have let the bomb go off. I would have gotten more staircase value out of it. Now, I feel like I got better luck with drop shafts at the start of the last run than I am getting here. Ain't gonna lie. Probably hit more statues already, though. No. Apparently I cannot aim my shots. Monsters do more damage already. Auto powder! Only if we could have gotten that early in our perfection run. Oh, fuck. See, that's why you always break rocks on those chest floors when available. As you can see there, I got a free drop shaft because of it. Let everything attract to me. Gonna eat this. Apparently I'm taking a lot of damage. Not too bad of a trade, I guess. No effect. We're trying to get the move speed bonus from the statues ASAP here. That would be like the biggest buff we can get. Calico eggs, okay. We're getting really good ore deposits though, which is nice. About to say, I knew I could get those. Okay. Gotta backtrack a little for that. You know, I will say the only annoying part about the fairy is that little ding every, like 2 seconds. Because I keep getting into combat because I keep hitting myself with explosive ammo. Or whatever, and it's just like, ding, ding. It's honestly a worse noise than elevator resetting. Which is, like, hard to do. Can I get the move speed buff game? Okay, if you're wondering why I'm getting so many chest floors, keep in mind, I have +9 luck and it's a max luck day. Like, I think every floor I go down, I have, what, a 10% chance of getting a ladder floor or something stupid like that. Like, fully refreshed. Didn't really need that. Come on, move speed bonus. More serpents, okay. Move speed. You get mystery boxes from it now? That's interesting. The Desert Festival is open. Again, it's, you gotta be paused a lot during Skull Caverns if you want to do it optimally. And that's mainly just because of, it wastes time to let things attract you while the in-game clock is moving, and things still attract you while you're paused. So it's kind of just optimal to just constantly be pausing. I'm not doing it nearly as much as I could be, but you still have to do it to a degree. Oh, fact kind of sucks. When you're in Skull Caverns, you gotta optimize as much time as you can get. More monsters. The only bad part about having so many buffs, it's hard to tell which buff disappears. When it drops. Also, the mystical 1-floor drop shaft into the floor 100 chest. Gaming. There's the speed boost. Whee! Ladder over there. Refresh. Be too long to blow up stuff on that floor. And every time we activate a cat statue, we get a higher egg level, which is what we want, because the higher egg level you are, the more likely you are to find eggs from whatever you're doing. Really want to be touching, or yeah, clicking on the cat statues. Probably always a good idea to occasionally kill enemies for this move speed bonus. Extra prizzy. I know there's a ladder at the end, but I'm just gonna skip the floor. Seems too much of a hassle to do. Interesting cat statue placement. Very interesting. I'm gonna probably stop. Like, I've been opening those chests for like fun, but probably monsters do less damage. It's probably time to stop because it's just gonna make my inventory annoying. I probably should have gone for that statue. The nice thing about explosive ammo is the fact that it gives you a damage buffer. Because it's like you take damage from the ammo, so you have the immunity frame, so you can't take nearly as much damage from enemies. I was thinking about skipping this floor, but I shouldn't need to. I'm just gonna do this before I realize that I overstack and I don't have inventory room for more. Nice prizzy. Fully refreshed is always nice. This floor stinks. Good egg. Ooh, oh. Kind of get lost in the sauce sometimes when I do these runs, not gonna lie. They take a lot of focus. Especially if you want to do them quickly and not have it take 10 years by just pause buffering the entire time. I've heard a few raids and a few subs that I've definitely missed. More monsters. Ruh-roh. Another magic rock candy. All right, yeah. So this is new for those who have never seen this. Once you, when you get to floor 200 and floor 300, you'll get 2 and then, up to 3 Skull Caverns chests. I love how both of them had seed makers. They generally both don't have the same thing, but that is a thing now. The only issue with them is, unlike floor 100, you can actually skip them with, yeah, you can skip them if you take a drop shaft. Kinda sucks, but oh well. Enemies give a lot of eggs once you actually start getting deep. I have so many buffs that it's not showing as many, or it's not showing how many, but I think I'm at an 87 egg count. But it's like, I don't know. I got 7 for that. Like, they can give a lot of eggs, but they also don't always. You need a much higher egg count for them to actually do. And I feel like if you just want to go lower, and then once you get to a point, you kind of just mega bomb the entire floor and then just have other, or you just have the rocks give the extra, I feel like is like the best thing to do. I don't know. I mean, obviously the best thing to do is to literally just, you know, ladder 1,000 floors. But no one really wants to do that. Again, well, not even again. Let me say this. I know this is not going to be the most optimal, high-end quality, most eggs you will ever see in your lifetime type of run. This is just more of what a high-end run can be. Like, as I said, there was already optimizations. I started this day with, first off, 5 ladders. Obviously, you can start with much more. I don't even have Cinder Clown shoes on. I don't have multiple weapons types. Yeah, whatever. You can keep going from that. You can also be ring swapping, which I'm not doing, because you'll catch me dead before I start ring swapping again. The more that I do this run, the more that I'm realizing, or the more that I'm noticing, I don't think the +1 node actually works on the Calico eggs. I think that's a scam. He's washed, yeah. basically what it sums up to. If you want to kill a bunch of monster musk would be good. Same with hard mode. The hard mode caverns portion of it. Go to hard mode. Again, I don't know what 100% is optimal. I'm kind of just showcasing what I think would probably be best for a more average player who's just trying to get as many eggs as possible. More bats. Egg. Egg. See, I don't know if, like, doing floors like that are, like, worth it. And it's kind of like, you know. What can you do? I only got 7 eggs from that. I feel like I just don't feel that is worth. I don't like monsters doing more damage. Can we stop getting monsters do more damage? That one's not fun. How many eggs am I? Oh, God. We're at a few eggs, chat. Honestly, I have more than I thought we did. I'm pretty sure I would have got him bug killed if I took that. Because you have a few frames of vulnerability when you're going down a drop shaft. So if you take the drop shaft and an enemy is right next to you, you can take the damage from the drop shaft and then die from the enemy hit. Which is what I was scared of right there. I think once you get to a certain point down, Mega Bombs become better because it's actually good to destroy as many rocks as possible, because not only do the nodes have a chance of giving you the eggs, even like regular rocks do. And when you're deep enough, like, the odds are high enough where I think it's not that bad to just kill everything or blow up everything. And then you can kill the enemies on the way back for even more. suck to be a little bit of waiting, but... Can we stop getting monsters to do more damage? It's no fun. More monsters! That was a banger floor. Wait a minute, there's a Armada on this floor. There's a few of them. Oh, no one has a fear of bugs. Gotta make sure I'm not dying to anything dumb. I'm overstacking stone now, which kind of sucks, but whatever. I don't care at this point. It is 12:20. Just gotta be aware of it. There's a mummy in that statue. Food is half as effective. Well, luckily I have a fairy. Hey, Smeggy. Huh. More monsters. Oh. Well, we're gonna... Things are winding down here. Oh, we don't got that much more time. Probably last floor. Okay, we got it done. All right. Why do we get an egg score of 141? Not too bad. Not too bad. An egg score of 141. This picture just is hilarious, by the way. This is probably the new best, like, facial expression in the game right here. The fucking Pogger's gill face. So I got 3,165 in a single day. I also got 600 already or more. Not bad, not bad. 4 prismatic shards, 17 golden mystery boxes, an auto petter. Yeah, that's a full dive. Would you look at that? Nice. The sound of spamming books. That's a great idea if I can make it over to it. Delete magic rock candy to piss no one off. We love books. Thank you for watching. Have a nice day. And that is how we're going to end it. Foraging level. It takes too long to get a good setup to get enough for it to matter. Is the issue with it. Because they're 100 each. It really sucks that they're 100 each. Oh, I'm already maxed out in all skills. There was no point in me doing that. Maybe in a money run, but I don't think about a perfection speed run. Takes too long. I was forging 8 and then some. Yeah, but still not. That's what, like halfway? Plus, we need a lot of sap now because we want to do the iridium quality crops for money. Even though it probably probably ends up just being a waste of time, and it's just faster to just do quality fertilizer and buying it and not have to worry about sap. Again. I'm not doing another Skull Cavern run. I am going to the bathroom. And then iridium quality crops. Yes, there's been. That's actually a 1.5 thing. Oh, surprised we actually don't get music. Bone Zone? Yeah, I'll give Bone Zone. I go to a bathroom, and then I'll do something funny. I'm sure chat will love this. Alright. So for those who didn't see last night, because you're not in the speedrunning Discord, there was a few new categories announced. And one of them just happens to start with an M. Let me just change the stream title of YouTube. How fast can I drink Mayo? So, we're gonna sit here for a little bit and do a little bit of routing. Yeah, Sal was doing it last night, but it's actually a category, so I'm kind of interested in running it because I think it would be funny. Yes. So yes, there was a new category last night added, and unsurprisingly to everybody, it was Mayo percent. So we are going to take a little bit of time here. And take forever to get this to work. We're going to take a little bit of time in routing it. So, what do you need to drink Mayo? Well, you need an egg. And an egg press. Or a Mayo machine, whatever the hell it's called. Mayonnaise machine. So, the hard part about the mayonnaise machine is, well, the earth crystal and copper bar, because that means you need to get 30 copper ore and an earth crystal. So we have to go to the mines, while at the same time we need to get farming level 2. Farming level 2, I believe, is 380 XP. 380 XP. So we need to find a way to do that quickly. So if I remember correctly, can I just go to farming XP? Oh, it's already down here. We're obviously going to be taking advantage of the new farm, so we get a coop and an egg. It's just easiest thing. So we need to find a way to easily get enough farming XP, because we want to get that as fast as possible, because that's just going to be like, other than the obvious mines RNG of how fast can you get the copper and how fast or how lucky can you get with the earth crystal. We need to get farming level 2 to even use it, right? Yeah. So we have, so if we harvest and pet an animal, we gain 5 XP each. So you can get basically 20 XP a day from the chickens, but that's like slow and annoying. The only issue is that chickens don't produce unless if they eat, I think. I guess we can try this out real quick. I am gonna start a new farm. Test. New farm, Meadowlands, skip. Just do that. Go to the bottom. I'm just not gonna worry about the timer. It's not set up right now. Yeah, of course the Meadowlands farm is OP for this. You pick up the hay. Actually, you probably do the funny thing and then pick up the hay. And then you would walk over here and do this. You'd open this up. I'm curious what their names. Salt and Pepper. Yeah, they do have corresponding names. You give them the hay. And it's like, the issue is you want to wait for them to go outside and eat the grass, because you want them to grow up. Right? You want them to grow up. The only issue with that is it's like you want instant sleep days, right? And you don't really want to go out and pet them every day. So it's like, realistically, how long would I have to like wait in my bed here for them to go outside and eat so that they're fine to grow up? Because it's like, if I just keep sleeping days, they're never gonna eat. Like, half the time they'll eat, the other half of the time they won't. Because we kind of just want our coop here to just fill up with eggs. Because if we can get our coop to just fill up with eggs by sleeping days, we can gain just a bunch of XP in here. And then with our extra 500 starting gold, on our mines day that we do, we can go down from Pierre, or we can go down to Pierre's after we're done and buy, I believe the best source is, I believe our best source is Kale, because it's 17 XP. And, like, we can get a majority of these days, auto-watered. Right? How much is a kale seed? It's like 60, right? How many can we buy? 500 divided by 70. We can buy 7. 7 times 17 is 119 minus 280. So we still need another 161 XP is our issue. Oh, you're right. Really? Okay, so yeah, I was thinking we could do some XP shenanigans with the chickens, but it's probably just, we're better off just selling one of the chickens off the bat and then just praying for rain on... How much money even is that? Praying for rain. 250. Oh, yeah. Oh, that's kind of sad. I guess it makes sense. Okay, as depressing as that is, that's probably just the route. What? So it'd be 750 times, or divided by 20, 37 times 8. Yeah, that's more than enough. You don't even need that many. That's kind of depressing. The route's not going to be nearly as good. So basically what the route is we're going to... Actually, we can just run through it. Let me get a timer up. This route is literally just going to come down to who does mines better. Oh, well. Dylan, thank you for the prime. For a full year. Welcome to the official Sturgeon squad and your emotes. And Bandra. Yeah. I was hoping it would be funny, but I don't think it matters. So, basically, the route will be, we're going to wake up, we're going to clear out our, oh, I'm so used to CC. Mayo. We're gonna get the hay. We are then gonna go to the coop, sell one of our chickens, feed our chicken so that it produces 1 egg. We do it all on the 5th, right? Yeah, we do. Okay. Yeah. I got this. Alright. We sleep 5 days. I can't even grab what I want to grab. Something like that. We go out. Run this way. Other than that, I guess. Sell you. Throw all that in there. We're gonna run up. Now our goal... Our goal is to get 1 earth crystal, 25 copper, and how much stone? Is it 15 stone? So 40 stone, 20 copper, 25 copper, and an earth crystal. 40 stone. 40. I'm not even clicking the right buttons. That's a lot of rocks. We need a piece of coal as well. You need an earth crystal. Hardwood is not needed. That is not needed. Yeah, and a piece of coal. Well, there. Maybe I should have picked that up. Uh-huh. Thank you, Mr. Slime. So again, we're looking for an earth crystal and we still need more copper. I'm not getting super lucky on. I don't know if it's better to reset the floors or just to continue pushing floors. I feel like it doesn't make that much of a difference. No coal yet, which kind of blows, but I guess I can get a coal on the farm. It's probably nice to pick up, but I don't know if it's actually... We're not having a good time with ladders today. I feel like today is probably not a good luck day. We're having a great time with carrots, though. I'm so used to skipping that type of stuff. I just need a fire quartz, or not a fire quartz, I just need an earth crystal now. I don't think you can reset floor 1 for an earth crystal. Otherwise I would, but I don't think floor 1 can have anything. I could be wrong. Yeah, I want to go to floor 11 for that reason. But I think today is just too bad of a day, unfortunately. I wouldn't say it's commonly. Earth Crystal bailout. Unlucky. Time to go again. Yeehaw! But yeah, that's basically the run. You sleep until day 5, sell a chicken, and then pray that the mines goes well. It's this like opening is so weird. What's the other thing that I wanted to look at? All right, I have a. That's fine. I'm not gonna worry about getting the auto splitter working. Preston, thank you for the prime. I was thinking about getting the auto splitter working, and it's just like I don't think it's updated yet. I could be wrong though. Literally no point of remixing the mines, but I did it anyways. I always do CC. My brain tells me to do CC because I always run CC. And I don't have the auto splitter, so I have to start the split myself. Haboo! Maybe, I don't know. I don't care enough. Other people can optimize it, piano. I typed in CC again. It's literally just going to come down to whoever can get the Earth Crystal and the 25 copper fast enough anyways. Let's be real. I don't care that much. It's fucking Mayo %. Alright, let's try this again. I like low-key wanna get used to having my pickaxe on the floor so I never have to change it, but at the same time, that sounds like a pain, and it's just easier to do the menu. What am I doing? Great question. Have you ever thought to yourself, huh, I wonder how fast I can drink mayonnaise in Stardew Valley? Well, that's what I'm doing right now. From a fresh file, I'm trying to drink mayonnaise as fast as possible. Who doesn't love to drink mayonnaise? I am going to the elevator because I am a dum-dum. You know, I really need to monkey brain and break more rocks at the start. I also need to not get hit by the 30% chance. We have almost all the stone already. Do I waste time to kill the boss enemy even though there's no reason to? I guess that since it's the green variant, it's going to be easy to kill, so why not? Don't need the hay anymore. Still need an earth crystal. Still need the copper. Good copper count so far, though. The main thing is the earth crystal. Yeah, that's basically what I'll do. I know I won't have the energy to plant it on this day. I wonder if those barrels down there are ever worth breaking. I mean... not right now, just because I have the double block right there. Oh, there's our piece of coal. Alright, just need an earth crystal and 9 more copper. Good to go. We have plenty of food. No. Fine, that's fine. We'll just get an earth crystal on floor 2 right here. Where's my earth crystal game? Sucks that I had a monster floor on floor 7. The run was going so well. Oh, the humanity. We just gotta finish a run just to make sure it works. I just gotta keep going until I get an earth crystal, obviously. Earth crystals don't spawn until you reach the bottom of the mines, thank you. Good copper. I just need a crystal of the earth variety. I would have to use legacy for that now. Still a pattern? That's kind of funny. The energy. Not a pattern, but the... oh, okay. Well. Again. Does reset every time you don't have an earth crystal? Floor 2. Yes. Great idea. Brilliant idea. It's on the extension boards. It's not going to be on the main boards, guys. But yes, it will be an actual category. I don't need to pet them. I guess it's 5 XP, but I don't need to pet them. What's the earth crystal for? Well, you need a mayo machine to make mayonnaise. Mayonnaise. I keep saying mayo differently every single time. I feel like Forge has been kind of crazy today, not gonna lie. Why is it mayonnaise? Is mayonnaise an instrument? Got a piece of coal already. It's the run. It's the run. We just need the copper now. We just need the copper. We just need the copper. Come on, come on. Ladder, please. Ladder, ladder. Copper. A little bit, that's a little bit. We work with those. See if I can have any other copper ore from the crates. Not bad, not bad. We only need 25 total. And then we need 40 stone, but we'll get a little bit of stone on the farm, so we don't need to worry about that. I need 2 more, which kind of blows. I need 1 more. Can I just get like 1 more random pile, please? Please, 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 please. Just give me 1 more. Oh. Maybe I should have gone back to floor 1, but you know, floor 1 can't have. I should go back to floor 1. This is saved. All right, we're good. Now we run. Oh. Right, so we do this. Do this. Buy all that. I should have passed out. I'm an idiot, but we're too far deep now. And now we're gonna sleep to the first rain day. Opium. That. Too much hoeing. Don't care. I'll get the wood on the last day. Now we just pray for rain. Now we pray for rain. Now we pray for rain. Not getting enough rain. Where's the rain? Where's the rain? There's one. Two more, two more, two more, two more. One more, one more, one more, one more. Perfect. Oh. Egg? Yes, I gotta get egg. I know. Ah, it took me too long to do everything. When is time? When you click Y? I don't know when time is. Yes? Okay. Well. What do we learn? When the drinking starts. Yeah, nothing. You're bad. Well, I took a little too long in the mines to get the 25. I didn't pass out at Pierre's. I didn't get lucky with the rain days. Well, I guess I did, but I didn't. Prep the morning of the mines to get to Pierre's at 9 a.m. I mean, if you get lucky enough in the mines, you can get to Pierre's before 9 a.m. So, yeah. So instead of going on day 5, you're saying go on like day 3. And then pass out at the mines. What if we... but it wouldn't take... No, I'm not even saying going to mines on day 3. Oh wait, day 3 is a Wednesday. You can't even go on that day. I have no idea what's going on. I mean, I don't understand what you mean by doing mines on the first day, because it's like, if you try to do farm work on the mines day, you have no energy. You absolutely have 0 energy on that day. That's efficient, yeah. It needs to be faster. Yeah, I kind of screwed myself by staying on floor 5 too long. I think was the real issue. No, piano. No, if I go on the 5th. Oh, I guess you are right. Nope, not fast enough apparently. Oh, drop it there. That wasn't even, I mean, I guess it technically was, but. Copper. Need a piece of coal. Why do I always end up going to the bottom floor too, and it always just sucks? And why do I lose 30% chances in a row? You guys gonna take too long to kill. I just need the earth crystal. Earth crystal, please. That's just gonna be force of habit for a while, piano. More of the issue. Help. Alright, bathroom. Will I ever run 1.cc again? Maybe. We get to next year, and the record's not taken, or there's not a new 1.6 route. Mayo, 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 we love Mayo. I want to die. Mayo, Mayo, Mayo. Mayo, 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 Mayo. Mayo, 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 Mayo. You can't even get Earth Crystal from Traveling Cart. Traveling Cart actually just would not help in this run whatsoever anyways. I guess you're right, you can't just get Mayo. I forget about that. Bill. Yeah. Mayo from Traveling Cart will be banned. That's just lame. Earth Crystal. Gotta go to the bottom of this floor in case if there's a crate with a piece of coal in it. Like so. Wow. Crazy how that works. There's a lot of carrot seeds. Hey, yo! Oh, you can't actually drop. Okay. Same time out of the mines? Yeah, it's just called get better rain days. Surely we'll get better rain days this time. Copy, copy. Oh. I hate my keybinds. Enough. We're definitely gonna get a worse time because of rain. Rain, 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 rain. We just need some rain. Crop Fairy would be the worst thing possible for this run. Oh, I don't think I'm getting rain. Frost? Yeah, yeah, yeah. It just has to rain the remaining 3 days. 26th, 27th, and 20. It can't even make it anymore. We love Mayo. Mayo, 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 Mayo. Mayo, 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 Mayo. Mayo, 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 Mayo. Apparently I can't even click on the table right. Did Copper start? Not great with the ladder. A lot of just one-off pieces. And I guess it really doesn't matter if it's not that great with the ladder. If, like, copper is good, and then I get an earth crystal next floor, and just the remaining copper I need. I'm gonna guess today is not a good luck day. Imagine if there was an earth crystal on this floor. I'm just gonna reset floor 1 and just hope that I get an earth crystal on floor 2 or something here. I keep going to the elevator without thinking. Of course. Mayo, I don't have a coal. We'll get it on the farm. Rust. Mayo, 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 mayo. That took way longer to plant and get the piece of coal than it ever should have. This run has a frustrating amount of RNG for 10 minutes, yeah. Where's my rain game? I need rain! Don't make me water. There's one. I need rain. What did Sal get in his run? What's his PB? $822. Okay. God damn. 822? What did they use? Are they using like the same route or is it a slightly different one? Oh, I didn't get enough rain days. Or did they just get extremely lucky with fire or with an earth crystal and rain? Kale and prey. I feel like parsnips is definitely better than kale, but I'm surprised you got kale to work. I feel like if you're gonna do kale, kale is just faster to water. I forgot that I need to sleep. That's because I always water the 13th. Interesting. I can't even get out the door. Buster. Yeah, but then you would need the crows to not eat your kale. Okay, I just need a piece of coal and an earth crystal, and this run is poggers. I didn't press E fast enough. I just need an earth crystal, and this run is poggers. I keep going to the elevator. I'm just on my default shenanigans. We had the copper and coal so fast, too. It's so sad. Sad days. No. I'll get those on the way down. I shouldn't need them if the mines goes well. Yeah, I need the money though. Unfortunate reality. Got our early piece of coal as well. 2 early pieces of coal. Not really getting anything right now. No copper, no. I didn't press E. No copper, no earth crystals. Oh, never mind. There's an earth crystal. Apparently, we're just gonna get all our copper from 1 nodes. Like, who actually needs nodes themselves? Bro, this floor 2 has been horrendous. This is disgusting. That's twice in a row. It took me until the, like, last rock or 2. Apparently, I should have just went from 5+ with how those coppers treated me. Surely I'll just get 4 more 1 pieces here for no reason. Actually, unironically, about to get the copper from just one-offs. I really need to unbind run. I have 6 pieces of coal. That's kind of wild. I got 6 pieces of coal. Why can I never, like... My hand placement is always just so bad for it. It's really hard to press X with my finger placements. I really want to rebind it. Watch this be the run where I get the insane rain on, like, the run that I mess up the keybind so hard. Still need 2 more. One more rain. Fog.
We will be moving. Soon.
Uh-huh.
We're gonna do it.
Uh-huh.
We're doing it.
Baby boy did not like Brittany being loud. Apparently, her round 2 interviews went well. Oh, swing and a miss. Let me change the keybinds before I forget. Yeah. Yeah. Too many crows. That's the issue with 50 parsnips is you can get crowed. I'm gonna go to the bathroom. What to do about the farming XP? The farming XP is kind of like the hard part now. Because you basically need to keep a few leeks and horseradishes for the XP. Mixed seeds. You could throw in mixed seeds. Yeah, that's like the other end of the spectrum you can do. I need to open up the coop doors here. So he actually feeds one of the days. Why you sell them like that? It's 250. Need farming XP. So we buy parsnips. Just don't get bozoed, true. I love getting 30'd. I love getting 30 twice in a row. I was kind of hoping for 3 times. Oh, that cutscene still goes through inventory now. That's interesting. Did not know that. No, we don't allow Mayo from traveling car. It's boring. How about 2 earth crystals? That ruby kind of feels like real bad to miss, but what can you do? Probably should have gotten the coal from those floors. I don't see copper. My copper have to spawn all the way over there. I really don't want to run that far. I'm missing too much down. Oh, of course. You get stuck on the weird-ass quartz hitbox, take forever to launch over to me, and by the time that you launch over to me, I get rid of my block. Why wouldn't you do that? Of course I get one. Give me a singleton, thank you. I should be fine on money this time. Don't worry about stone. I can get 2 on the farm. Rain, please. Oh. I really need to set that up better so it's not nearly as bad. How did I have so many that first run then? I don't think I sold that much more. I sold 3 leeks this time. I'm still gonna lose a few to crows though, is the issue, guys. $8.22. Doesn't matter, we're not even gonna get rain anyways. Yeah, we need something else for XP. You don't beat Stardew Valley. So 20, 30, 35. So I would have gained 35 XP from the coop. Because I would have pet the first 2, which is 10. And then I get 20 here, and then I get 5 here. So yeah, 35 XP. And then I only lost 1 parsnip to crows. So I, what, would have been down 3? Yeah, I would have had enough. But I needed to sell 3 leeks to have enough. I hope you realize that 15 cauliflowers means I have to water 14 days. Or 12 days, whatever it is. Not gonna happen. Not gonna happen. I think the next best crop would be potatoes, no? But I would need more rain days, is the issue. 750 divided by... Nah, it's not even close. No, it just has to be parsnips. It has to be parsnips. No. Because kale is 70 each, so we get 750 gold divided by 70 is 10. Like, if we, like, right, kale is 70, right? Yeah. So we get 752 from the sell, and then, like, let's say we sell the 3 leeks like we did today, so 60 times 3 plus 750. So we would have 930 divided by 70. We'd get 13 kale. 13 times 17. That is 221 XP. Or we could do what we did today. So 750 plus 6 times I'm sorry. 60 shit. 750 plus 3 times 60 is 930 divided by 20, which is 46. 46 times 8 is 368 XP. So I gain 40 more farming XP from the same amount of cash with parsnips. And then I also don't have to water 2 less days. You would have to go out an extra day, which kind of blows. Oh, extra eggs. I feel like that's a waste of time, and like this category is just gonna get to a point where you just need to high roll. So there's no point of doing the safety strats. Like, it's just gonna get to a point where somebody does something stupid. Let's be real. Wait, profit margins might actually be a big brain play. Does that make the seed sell for less? Yo, wait, that's fucked. That's so big brain though. Wait a minute. I hate how you can't do profit margin. Oh, wait, you can. You just do 25. Yo. Wait a minute. Wait, this is messed up. Chick will sell for less? It makes the seed sell for less. Wait, I'm curious. Nope, it still sells for full price. Animals sell for full price, apparently. I love Stardew Valley. I shouldn't even bother picking up half of this shit. Wait a minute. Wait, this is like big brain. Now I just need a functioning run. I love how profit margin is such like a niche thing that almost no one ever uses, and then it actually might be a thing in Mayo percent. Thank you for not slowing me, kind sir. I don't know how cursed that is. Well, I saw 3 earth crystals last run, so we're probably not going to see another earth crystal for a hot minute. Of course, of course. Why wouldn't you give me one? I gotta hack a singleton from some random node. And then I love how why did I take that? Wow, that is so disrespectful, game. Holy shit. That is the most disrespectful, like, node I've seen. What happened? I had basically 0 energy, so I just need to break 1 copper node and get get 2 pieces of copper from it. I got 1. And then I basically proceed to go 4 more floors without seeing another copper node. I mean, the run's dead. I ran out of food. I had no more energy. Like, I literally cannot continue anymore. Even if I wanted to. Loki should have just refreshed this floor with the amount of rocks on it, but oh well. Well, not a great start, but it's a start with a earth crystal. I don't really want to complain, but I really want to complain. Oh, time to see no copper. What's copper? Oh, never mind. This is like the god floor. Of course I picked that up. Didn't even get enough copper is the sad part. I get... Thank you. And you pick up 6 pieces of stone when I'm clearing. Oh, exhaust. I'm stupid. I was laughing too much at the fact that I just bought 125 parsnips. Now we just need a rain. Thank you, profit margins. We love rain. We love rain. I'll pick up the stone as I go up to the coop. Or not. I stop pressing E when I do this. I'm so bad at it. And now we just need it to rain. Probably enough. 1. Actually, I don't think I planted enough. I planted like 54. 57, 47. Is that enough, or do I need 50? Did I throw? We're not gonna get rains anyways. The Monarch did the math, and I forget. Enough assuming crows aren't rude. Okay. Also, enough assuming that I get the last rain day tomorrow. Whee! Oh, wow, lovely. A rain day where it doesn't matter. Woohoo! 10-second PB, or 10-second world record. And I had the water. I had the fucking water. Woohoo! Mayo! We love Mayo! World record! We love Mayo! Oh, this category sucks. Run it back, sub 8. I'm running it back now. Yo, the easy, like low key, if you want to make it super like wait, I'll run it back just to show you. Like, you want the tech? Here's the tech to like guarantee finish a run and PB. Here's the tech. I got you. It's not even more. It's not even the profit margins. This is the real tech. Yeah. You don't do parsnips though. You just do 20 kale or whatever kale that you did, and then just manually water it. Because realistically, watering 20 crops is going to be faster than sleeping until the end of spring for the rain to actually occur. I mean, kale gives 330. Yeah, do whatever. Well, I mean, you gotta make sure you don't get thing. Oh, right, you gotta fill your... never mind. You just YOLO the parsnips. Cabin, plant them below the coop. Yeah. Surely I don't immediately break my record, right? Okay, to be fair, my mines was like disgusting. It was just my like menuing after the words was like meh. And then obviously I had the water. My mines was low-key disgusting. Actually, it was pretty high-key. I think everybody who had eyes could see that it was disgusting mines. Looking for a hole. I mean, this science is good again. I just lacking a little bit of copper. Yeah, the rain is by far the worst part about this. I think you would also want to actually look into what areas you should clear. Compared to like the dumb shit that I'm doing where I'm kind of just YOLOing the clear spots the entire time. Still need a piece of coal. Thank you for slowing me twice in a row. More copper. Yes. Wow, thank you, game. What? Actually, like, double ones again. Oh, and then that one gives me 3. How... Oh, well, I didn't need to delete that. How lovely. Don't worry, we're only like 30 seconds behind the pace of last run. Surely getting the rain days will bring us back from despair. Okay, I thought I could walk past that for whatever reason. I'm delusional. I wish you could drop weapons with this. I'm sure there's like slightly better setups, but I'm obviously just not going to do that. Keep forgetting to pass out. Yeah, I am doing it for a meme just to get it out there, and then people can fucking optimize it. I do not care. No, you cannot. It's kind of unfortunate. Good enough. Oh. Thank you, Fairy. Woo! I'm not finished. Oh, I mean, I'll see if I get enough rain days, but this fairy's useless. Look at that fairy. Dead center too. So useful. Absolutely useful. Surely just run with a fairy with 20 kale. True. I just want to see if I got enough rain. Yeah. Probably not gonna get enough rain. This fairy new meta. Fairy has never been good for any speedrun. Like, you could technically, in theory, save time with it in CC, but it's, like, very unlikely. We still need 2 more rain days. Oh, and we got an owl, too. Oh, the humanity. I swear, if I get 1 more rain day, and this fairy just costed me a good run. Oh, well. I didn't get rain anyways. Go to the second day and get your stone on the farm and earth crystal from a geode. In theory, yeah, you could do that. And I think that's probably what it will go down to at some point, where you YOLO a geode from Clint, but I ain't doing that. Is copper cheaper with profit margins? I mean, yes, probably. It's not? No? Okay, never mind then. You'd have to clay farm everything. Only seeds. Interesting choice. Whatever. Yeah. I kind of did everything I wanted to do today, which is kind of interesting. It's a weird stream when you've technically got 2 videos out of 1 stream. I feel like... It's like, I feel like one of those I actually feel like a YouTuber in that way, where you fucking use stream just to make YouTube videos. You want a cart? Do I have a... Perfection seed? Food time? Probably. How does Cord want me to play Junimo card? Do you just like... Alright. I never save it. Main game? It's always main game. I've been playing it? I've seen you been playing it. Oh, where? I did. This is the finished file. I finished it on Sunday. And then I was going to stream yesterday, but I didn't have internet Monday and half of Tuesday. I ended up didn't streaming. Like, this is what I would have streamed yesterday if I had internet earlier. I'm still so sad this whale got absolutely gutted. This way, like, this level is so depressing now. Bertha's just out of breath. Poor whale. Yeah. There are, and it's kind of fun. It definitely makes the game a lot easier. Like, as you can see, I have a new high score PB. And I got it very quickly after 1.6 came out. I have gotten basically a 300k high score. Am I gonna die? No. Okay. I thought I was on the green slime for too long. I'm surprised I made it over that. Ain't gonna lie. I feel like my jumps are like really off right now, and I'm like hardly making these jumps. The funny thing is the mushrooms used to be harder because you used to be able to get like the double puff mushrooms in a row, and now you can't get that. That was like the hardest part about the mushroom level. Oop. I was very much tempted to full send that, but we're on a good run. I shouldn't full send that on a loop. Well, it's just so depressing now. I would have died there without the grace jump, by the way. That was a very hard jump to do. That was my one run. Not doing more. I am gonna go get food. That's very hard. That was a very hard jump. I did, yeah. I don't know. Very hard. Yeah, I'm gonna peace. I'm gonna get food. Good stream today. We made a lot of things. Hopefully I can get the turnaround on those 2 videos out. I don't think I'll start the new perfection run tomorrow, but we'll probably do a little bit of routing and a little bit of testing with mods tomorrow. And then we'll probably start the perfection run Friday, is what I'm thinking. is what the plan is. The actual speedrun perfection run on Friday is the goal. Yeah, that said, I'm gonna go get food. I'm gonna take a break. Thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you for watching me go crazy getting Mayo and watching me go crazy doing a Skull Cavern run. It was pretty fun. Very interesting, very different, very unique stream, and I had fun doing it because 1.6 is fun. Anyways, I'm gonna get food. So YouTube, thank you for watching. I will be back on tomorrow doing probably perfection testing. And yeah, on that, appreciate you guys watching. Appreciate the support. Hope you guys have a great rest of your day. Stay safe out there and just take care. Later. Peace. Stop YouTube stream. Dismissed. Alright, let's see who's on. Algo's on. Terp's on. I'll just raid Algo. Can we raid Algo and just everybody just spam Mayo in his chat? Is he about to finish his run soon? Or is he... Oh, he just started stream. Okay, yeah. Can we just Mayo him? I just want to Mayo him. The only punkish behavior we'll allow is saying Mayo in his chat. Other than that, don't be rude. Anyways, I'm hoping the return or the edit time for these two videos will be quite quick, just due to the fact that I shouldn't have to do any voiceover. But yeah, on that, I do appreciate you guys watching. Appreciate the support. I'll be back on tomorrow doing more shenanigans, 1.6 shenanigans. So I do appreciate you guys watching. Appreciate the support. I know I missed a lot of primes today, but I was kind of in YouTube mode. So anybody who gave bits, subbed, did anything today, I do appreciate it. I'm sorry that I skipped a lot. It's just how I am sometimes. But yeah, with that said, hope you guys have a great rest of your day. Stay Mayo and drink Mayo. Later. Peace.